Diversity and inclusion is core to who we are and what we do here at Goodwill. It flows from our mission and is woven into all aspects of our organization. It's also important that our employees feel valued and supported as individuals. To any employee who has a disability, I say thank you for your contributions.
For 37 years, we have partnered with the Navy and Source America through the Ability One program. I am proud of the work we do, especially within our contracts at Naval Station Great Lakes and our laundry operation, and that we have over 600 individuals with disabilities working on our contracts.
I'm Laura Sanders, and I've worked here at Goodwill for 25 years.
I'm Daniel Smukowski, and I work at the Westchester store.
My name is Jenny Nelson. I work here at the Greendale Support Center. I have worked here for 20 years.
I've been with Goodwill for a year and 9-10 months. I am the lead technician in Retech within eCycle.
My name is Sylvia Black. Please call me Katie. I've been working here as a case manager for almost 5 years.
My disability is breast cancer, and I am a survivor. That first being diagnosed with it takes your breath away.
I do have what would be considered an invisible disability. I was diagnosed in my 20s with anxiety and depression.
I was born 3 and a third months premature, and diagnosed with learning disabilities and a severe language disorder.
I was in the Army 6 years, and I went through 2 deployments, one to Afghanistan, one to Iraq, and I enlisted as a healthcare specialist combat medic. My disability is depression, anxiety, and PTSD.
I was born deaf. I'm only deaf in the family. My parents first recovered deaf until I was 18 months old.
In terms of how it feels, I would say for anxiety, it's a sense of everybody from time and again has maybe a little bit of an overwhelming feeling or butterflies in the stomach. For people with anxiety, that can kind of be a daily occurrence.
It takes me a while to process information because my brain works a little bit differently than other people. When I have the time to break down each step, it really helps to make it helps me to be able to get the job done.
So I guess to better understand the words PTSD, depression, and anxiety, it's not controllable. It just happens. I could be having the best day in my life, and all of a sudden my chest gets tight and I can't breathe right because I have anxiety.
The main problem is communication. People don't know how to use their tools to, communicate with a deaf person like me.
I think those early years and that early time of being diagnosed was incredibly stressful.
If you are an employee who has a disability, I encourage you to self-identify so that we can celebrate our diversity and because we want our employees to bring their full selves to work.
So last year we had an event where we had one of our guest speakers was a former Marine, and he was so unapologetically authentic in sharing his struggles with PTSD and depression. It really resonated with me. I don't think there's anything to fear from self-disclosure.
I wanted to let people know what I was going through. People that may have gone through that experience themselves and maybe don't share or don't talk about it, now you're not alone.
So the reason I wanted to even talk to anyone about my disability is I'm tired of the stigma. The way Goodwill has supported me through this is my management team. Throughout the whole process this last year, I've discovered that talking about it helps me. So I figured if it helps me, it's going to educate someone else.
I feel it's important to share my story so others within Goodwill and the community can better understand the challenges that I have and understand the differences that I go through on a daily basis. Goodwill has been supportive of me. It feels like a family.
It's important that our workforce reflect our community and the people we serve because it makes us a more vibrant, committed, and connected organization.
It's continuing proof that the best workplaces are inclusive of all different talents, backgrounds, cultures, and abilities.
For anyone who's thinking about self-disclosing a disability, I would really encourage you to do so. Don't be afraid to, again, bring yourself to work, be who you are.
There are people, wonderful people in our workplace that care about each other, and we only want the best for each other. So disclosing and sharing that with others, you will find that you gain more than you could ever imagine.
It doesn't matter what difference disability that you will diagnose with, just understand that you're unique.
My final piece of advice for anyone's dealing with any kind of mental health stuff, you talk to someone. I can't tell you how many people have been there to listen to me.
Do not be ashamed, but show the world who you are, no matter what your disability.